Hamburg. Trying to make it as a stand-up comedian was tough work. It was a vicious circle. I needed practice, so I needed bookings, but they wouldn't book me unless I could prove I'd done it elsewhere. When I did get the bookings, I didn't quite get the tone right, so didn't get the laughs, which meant fewer bookings, but what I needed was more bookings to get my tone right. See? Vicious circle. So when I saw the article Jeff posted on Facebook, I decided to cut my losses and head to Singapore for a month. Singapore was going to be my Hamburg. I'd get the gigs like the Beatles did in Germany, get the experience and then come back and rock the comedy clubs of Britain. I set off with a feeling of optimism. Suitcase half full, if you like. But it didn't quite work out like that. In fact, one could say it was a bit of a disaster. It took me the first week just to find an English language comedy club. I was expecting them to be on every corner, but they were few or far between. The local listings magazines had 2 comedy nights, one on a Tuesday and one on a Sunday. Hardly hardcore nights of the week. I found the places and begged them to book me, but they were all full. Obviously, it wasn't only me who'd come to this supposed mecca for comedians in the hope of making it big. To be honest, I'd just about given up. 31 degrees C and 95% humidity. Just walking to the shop was leaving me covered in sweat. I was being held prisoner by the weather. I was on the website trying to change my flight back when my phone rang. This was it. This was my last chance. Laugh at 8, the Tuesday night comedy gig had a last-minute cancellation, and they wanted me to step in. It was 5:30 now. I had 2 hours to get ready and go. I could do this. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that at all. I'd been expecting an audience of expats, Brits, Americans, Australians. But what I got was a room of locals who, evidently judging by the other acts, had a vastly different sense of humour to the clever, anecdotal Stuart Lee impersonation that I was doing. I didn't only die on stage, they cremated me. Reduced to ashes, I slunk back to my hotel. This trip was meant to make me, not disassemble me and send me home piece by piece. The headline on the article had said that Singapore was a great place for stand-ups, but this just wasn't true. Maybe I should have read the whole article. I searched Jeff's timeline and found it, and immediately noticed my mistake. How had I not seen that before? Only one letter, but a world of difference. Singapore is a great place for startups.